Salazar here. Today I get to reveal my Arc on Wild stamps and I'm so excited. They're very mixed media, girly grunge, artsy fartsy, and they have compatible images that go with my Spellbinder dies and with my papers, so it's going to be really fun using everything together. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start by showing you some of the projects that I made using the stamps, and then I'll show you some of the stamps individually and how they work, how I designed them to work. Okay, so here's the first project. This is a notebook that it's Zetter canvas board, and it's got the Zetter Bind It All binding, and all the pages inside were distressed with my Distress It All from Zetter. But the cover is the whole background is very, very mixed media-ish. And I used stamps, and I used the Crafty Chronicle, and I did some decoupage with my mixed media inks reinkers and fast finish decoupage from Beacon, so you can see how shiny it is. This is my new denim cage from Want to Scrap. It has a door that is removable, and then it has a front and a back. I'll show you what it looks like raw. So this is the chipboard pieces. So there's the back and the front, and then the door that is free, so you can tie it at the top, on the side, on the bottom, or not use it at all. It's completely up to you. And then these are the denim pieces that go with it. So you have the solid denim background, which I didn't use because I wanted to stamp in the background. Look at that detail, isn't that awesome? And then the little door. And what I did is I stamped my Bitty Blossom flowers with my background stamps. So the light green one was stamped with the crackle. Then in the background, on the chipboard itself, I have the crackle background, and then I have the vine. And then over the branch, I stamped with wood, the wood background stamp. And here's the second project. So it uses my Zetter 7x7 corrugated board. Then the denim comes in 7x7. This is from Want to Scrap, but I cut it down so that the corrugated board would frame it. And then this is the craft paper, the thin craft paper from my mixed media stacks. And then the ruffle around the puzzle is from my Chronicle, Volume 2 actually. And then the puzzle itself, so I die cut some of the manila paper from the mixed media stacks. Then I separated them all out, and I stamped each of the different pieces with my new stamps. And then I also put them on top of the chipboard embellies, so you can see it's a little bit thick. So my chipboard embellies from Want to Scrap as well. Then I got some Bitty Blossoms, and then I stamped the this flower here with crackle as well, and then embossed it with my denim emboss. And then I've got a few other embellies on here. These are from the Girly Grunge labels, the star and the heart. And here is the last project. And the background is my 7x7 corrugated board from Zetter. And I used my the rivets from Zetter as well to attach everything together. In the background, I have some of the 7x7 canvas from Want to Scrap. And I put some mixed media ink and some water and wet it, and then got it with the heat gun and stretched it into an odd shape. And it frayed on the ends. And then this chipboard back here is a 6x6, and this is the piece that I started decoupaging on Tuesday tutorials, the last Tuesday tutorial show that I had, where I did my chunky decoupage, and then I stamped over it with my crackle stamp and use denim emboss. This is the product from Want to Scrap. This is the 6x6 chipboard. So this is 7x7 and this is 7x7. So canvas and denim, so that you can make your own denim and canvas boards. Or use them for other stuff. But that was the intent, so that you can make your own, you know, wrap it around and you have a denim canvas, basically. So back to this. Then I have some Hang It All from Zetter. This is one of the dies from my Spellbinders new releases, the Mixed Media Elements. And then the paper doll is from the Mixed Media Play. And then this frame is one of my new stamps. And I'm using some of my background stamps on the body. So this is the script on the body. And then I'll show you that the face is actually from a set, from one of my new sets. And then I did the same thing. I stamped over the Bitty Blossom before I actually made it. And so that one I used my bubble wrap for. This is the first stamp. It's Family Portraits, and this is what it looks like when it is stamped. And then this is a lace corner, and this is what it looks like once it's stamped. And I embossed that one as well. And you can see it looks really great as an extra added little embellishment behind something. It would look fabulous if there was like one on each side. And here's a tag using that stamp. And what I did on this is I used my Peridot Mixed Media inks, and I inked up the stamp, stamped it one time, and heat embossed it with the Peridot Mixed Media inks embossing powder that matches. Then whatever was left on the stamp, I stamped again. I didn't ink it up again. I just stamped it a couple more times. And you can see how much ink was still there. Then I just used a clear embossing powder over that. And here is the script stamp. And it's called Dear Sir. It's because it starts with Dear Sir up here in the corner. And then here is my bubble wrap stamp. And there's the image. Love this one. It's so much fun. Then here is my wood stamp. The nice thing about this is because it has the knot over here on the side, you could stamp it one way, then flip it over and stamp it again, and it looks like one continuous panel. And then here is my crackle stamp. I love this one too. So I embossed that with my Jasmine Mixed Media inks, and then spritzed and inked the background to get that. And this is what the stamp looks like. So you can see you can get a lot of, like, by flipping it around and, you know, touching just certain parts of it, you can really fill up a whole space. Now here's something that's really fun. This is my banner set. It's called Banners and Words, because I was not very unique about naming it. This is one of the compatible stamps. It has the background stamp, then the center stamp, then the outside image, and then a whole bunch of words. So, and this is the order you go in. You do the background, the center, the outline, and then the word, and then that is what you end up with. And then here's another example showing you step by step. So this is just the background that has the center part over the background, then the outline, and then the word over that. So this set goes with my Spellbinder dies, the banner die that is in the Mixed Media Elements set. So that's the banner die, and it's been letterpressed. So you can use it just like this, or you can you can stamp it and use it without the die, or you can try and do it by hand. You can stamp the outside image and hand cut that, and then hand cut the center. You can do it. It's a lot of work, and it still does not give you that same look, but it is possible. So you don't have the little roundy things in the top of the banner there. You only have the bottom. You know, or you, oh, and it also comes with want to scrap chipboard, so you can adhere it on top. This is my doll face stamp, and this is compatible with my mixed media playtime die, and that's the one that has a little paper doll. And so you can stamp all different faces. And it also has hats. It has a hat and a crown. The crown, although it looks like it is compatible with the die, it actually is slightly off. Actually, I had made the stamp first before I made the die. So that's why I didn't make them compatible. Otherwise, I would have fixed it a little bit differently. But you can see all the different faces, and I hand drew all of those. And there's also this center image, which is just a round, well, not a round, an oval shape all the way over to the side here, so that you can stamp the center and make it any color you would like. And it also coordinates with the die for the head in the Spellbinders set. And you can use the crown from the Spellbinder set on it as well. And you can use the chipboard from Want to Scrap as well. So I have the face on the chipboard, and the crown is also on the chipboard, because the crown die and the crown chipboard are compatible. So that's a really fun set. My last stamps are for artist trading cards. So there's this one, which gives you this image, and it's 2.5 by 3.5. There is this frame, and it's also 2.5 by 3.5. And I have this stamp on this die cut from Spellbinders because I wanted to show you that I designed it to go inside of the frame. So you can use it by itself, or you can use them together. If you want to be entered into the drawing to win one of these ATC cards, I'm going to give all 4 of them away. All you have to do is just leave a comment here, and I will pick a winner on Friday.